Good morning, everyone. My name is Desiree at All See in a Barn today. So today we have vet day, farrier, and feed delivery going on today. We just got done x-rays with Rue. We did her lateral and DP. Right now Walker is going to do front shoes and echo pad just to help her get comfortable when she's ready to go, and then we'll have Brian or Tiffany start riding her. So that's our game plan. Right now I'm gonna go and check Ziggy to see if he's awake. So how I do it with all vets or all horses. Basically, you grab on their side of the tongue. If they pull back, that means they're awake. If he doesn't pull back, he's not awake. But so far, he looks like he's awake, but he doesn't bite. Stick your entire hand in. He's a little bit pulling back. I probably will give him another 5 minutes, and then I'll take him back out to his draft pen to see if he's awake, because we sedated him to get his feet done trim. Most likely how we tell if horses are awake is to pull his tongue, and if he pulls back, which means he's awake. If he doesn't pull back, he's still sleepy. That's how we do it.
Pull your tongue. Des wants me to pull your tongue.
Pull it out the side of his mouth, see if he pulls it back in.
Where's the teeth in this thing?
Reach between the teeth.
How do you?
I got the tongue!
You got
Pull
the.
outside. Now let go. So you pull it back in.
Yeah.
Yum.
Welcome to Tuesday morning at the barn.
Hi, I'm Walker Reynolds. I'm the farrier at All Seed in the Barn, and today we're working on a horse named Ziggy. He's pretty easy to do. We don't have to do him in the stocks. That's nice. And then today we used a grinder on him. Just a lot of rasping, and after a while your arm gets tired, so I just cracked the grinder out, and bigger horse, bigger tools. And then also we're working on a horse named Rue. This will be my first time shoeing it. Little tender footed, so the vet looked at it, and it's got thin soles and long toes, so we're gonna go ahead and put a front set of shoes on it with some Equipack just to pad that foot so it doesn't pack up with any of the mud with the rain that we're gonna get. And then another thing too is out here, if I have an issue with the horse, I'm not sure about something, I can lead the horse down the barn alley, and the vet's right there to help us. And it's so nice having a vet to work with. So she can shoot the x-rays, we can go over, talk about it. I can tell her what I think, she can tell me what she thinks, we'll come up with a game plan. And most places we can do that, but we'll look at a horse on Monday and maybe they take it to the vet on Friday, and then I get out the following week. And so sometimes it takes a lot longer, and then so sometimes in the meantime you're playing a guessing game, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's always best for your farrier and vet to have a good relationship and work together.
This is Popey. About him, he's getting a dental done. So I'm waiting till we get him a little bit sleepy, the good stuff, because if I take him out, he'll probably run me over and he'll scream and wants to go back to Orion, because Orion's like physically right there, and right now he's calm, and I want some happy juice and walk him over and do his dental today. He's in love with Orion. Orion does not care one bit, and he screams like, oh, bring me back. I was like, no.
Today, I think we have 10 donkeys on the list, and the donkeys are rambunctious. They can be a little tougher to trim, but we usually have plenty of help out here. So we have help getting them caught, help, keeping them settled down while we trim. And today we have quite a few of them. I think we did 10, and last week we didn't do any. But yeah, donkeys, I don't mind them. They're pretty fun. There's something different. And then sometimes when we're trimming them, we'll kind of find some abscesses and stuff. So if we need to, we'll wrap the feet. And today everybody looked pretty good.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Lucas here at All Seated in a Barn. We just finished doing a brief lameness, found some changes in her feet, so we x-rayed them. We're gonna have the farrier go ahead and put some Equipack and some corrective shoeing, and then we're gonna treat her a little bit more after that. Next on the list, we have a few horses that just got in that have some teeth problems, so we're gonna do some dentals. I think after that, I have an enucleation, and we're gonna re-inject Cleveland, get his stifles all better. Enucleation, so for multiple reasons, they may have eye problems, sometimes squamous cell carcinoma, glaucoma, sometimes trauma. So there's a couple horses that she rescued that had damage to their eye that wasn't taken care of. So we want to protect them, make sure they're not painful. So we'll actually remove the eye.
Fletcher back with All Seed in the Barn. I'm the project guy. Jacob likes to call me the boss man, grounds manager, whatever you want to call me. I do a little bit of everything at this point. Today we're working on the shelter for our newest paddock. It's been in the works for quite some time now. We've been, between weather and getting a bunch of other stuff done, we've been pretty busy, but today's finally the day that we're getting it framed up and complete. The weather, last night it was raining most of the night. The rain has stopped this morning, and I think in the forecast we plan on getting a little bit more rain, but weather's not stopping us today because this past weekend Talia was at the auction in Bowie and she saved a bunch of horses. So now we're in a time crunch just trying to make more room for the horses so we can bring a good amount of horses out here, and then so we have plenty of pens for all the new arrivals. So this is a pretty big area. I think we could probably fit about 20 horses in here. It'd give them plenty of room to move around so they're not always stuck, stuck in a pen. They get to exercise. We'll have plenty of food, plenty of water out here. This is the first shelter going up, and I think we plan to build at least maybe 1 or 2 more. So they have plenty of shade, because not only do we get rain here in Shafter, but during the summer it does get fairly hot. So the plan to the east of this paddock, so right now we have 2 paddocks, the one over here to the west, and we have this one. Over there we plan on building roughly another 8 pens, and then my goal is to build a smaller paddock, and I'm going to call that the loading paddock. So when our hauler brings horses in, if we need to let them go maybe into just like a holding paddock, we can do that. If not, it's to benefit him on the days whenever he's actually going to load horses up from here and haul them back to Texas. We're going to be able to maybe stage them all there so he can back his trailer right up to it. We can get all the horses loaded safely, and then he can hit the road.
Hi, I'm Leanne here at All Seated in a Barn. I'm excited to share with all of our friends and followers about our wonderful event that's coming up here. It is the Bayou Boil. It's a seafood boil, and there's going to be live music, amazing food, amazing people. We're going to have the best time ever, so put on your calendars April 26th. For the time of your life here at All Seated in a Barn. So keep paying attention. Tickets will be going on soon, so pay attention and be on the lookout, and I look forward to seeing you here.
Hi, my name's Lily, and I've been a volunteer here at All Seated in a Barn for about 3 years. Today's kind of slow, not a ton going on. It was raining earlier today, so I think everyone just kind of wanted to stay home. But I came and cleaned pens, and now I'm just kind of walking around visiting with some of the horses. I was visiting Marla. She's kind of shy and trying to get her more used to people and whatnot. So when it's raining, the biggest thing is you can't really take anyone out so much. Cleaning still has to get done, so you're still gonna go and clean and everything. So yeah, normal chores, but not so much of taking horses out and things like that, just because it's wet outside and everything, more slippery. I started coming here as a school project, and I am in a couple of clubs that do require volunteering, but I mainly just come out here for fun. Even when school is out, I'll come during the summer and everything. So I mainly just do it because I enjoy it, and then the volunteer hours is just an extra benefit to it. As far as my career, I've always wanted to be a vet, but that's not really the career I'm going after right now. I'm more leaning towards nursing, so it doesn't necessarily align exactly, but I do like to help and see some of the medical stuff because there are some things that somewhat overlap. You get to just be part of that sort of medical stuff, so that's always fun to see.
So we have definitely made a breakthrough with these 2 little babies. They're around 6 months old, give or take. They were orphans and feral, and there was no way you could touch them or catch them. They have grown so much with, oh, goodness. So they're doing so much better. They've been adopted, and they will be going to their new home soon. But the progress is phenomenal, and I'm really excited to keep making more. So amazingly enough, these 2 are really, like I said, making progress. But I tend to, when we get animals, I breathe my air into their nose. They breathe air into my nose. And it's a sort of bonding and trust that the animals will get from that. And I read it, but I do it, whether it's true or not. I believe it is. That's my choice of bonding for all the newbies, and I love it. When horses come together, their main thing is, if you notice, they sniff each other and they snort, and it's all about the scent and the smell and And so it's part of, it's horse psychology. I like that. Look at, I'm so pleased.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.